You're live. I'm live. Hey, welcome to an episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Another beer I got. My last 𝓑𝓻𝓮𝓻𝓲𝓷 crate. This is Hello Newman. See the Seinfeld Newman reference there? It is a... Sorry. It says Muffin top inspired porter brewed with blueberries, vanilla, toasted oats, and cinnamon. 8% ABV. Where are these guys out of? Festus, Missouri. 10 East Main Street. So I guess the Seinfeld reference is because it's Muffin, and like there was that episode where Elaine, or she was starting a muffin store where they just sold the top of the muffin, or well, her old boss did. So it should have like an Elaine reference, not a Newman reference, because I don't know. Anyway, so this probably looks brown on camera. It is actually like a deep like purple from the blueberries. And I will say it does smell like blueberry muffins. A lot of blueberry on here. I'm sure it's probably blueberry puree. Yeah, vanilla. I mean, it's like slight, you know, they said toasted almonds or something in here. There's a slight nuttiness in there. It's pretty subtle. Or sorry, toasted oats, yeah. Cinnamon. Not really getting much cinnamon. It's much more sweet than spicy. Yeah, but I mean, it's like mostly blueberry and vanilla. I mean, yeah, it kind of smells like, it smells like what they're going for, like a English or a blueberry muffin. So little chocolatey in there. Well, I guess that would be the vanilla. You know, trying to pick out some hops or something, but maybe like slight minty or earthy hops or something. But yeah, it smells good. All right, well, let's dig in. Cheers. Yeah, it's really blueberry, I will say that. I think I'm drinking this too cold. I should have let this sit out for like 10-20 minutes. Let me I'm gonna hold it like a evil villain, super villain holds something, you know. So yeah, I mean, it tastes a lot like the aroma. It's a lot of blueberry, I will say. Blueberry, vanilla, yes. Toasted oats. Yeah, it does have like a little bit of like a cereal or oatmeal kind of flavor to it. That cinnamon is there, but it's actually quite subtle, which is I think that's good. If you're gonna add like a dash of cinnamon, you want it like as a, you know, a garnish or you know, a spice, not like a main course like a pumpkin beer like we did last night. And it's nice to have a blueberry beer where you can actually taste the blueberry from start to finish. I mean, I guess we'll see. There's so many times where I have fruit beers, and it's always like that first swig, you get whatever fruit they're going for, and then after like 2 or 3 swigs, it just kind of homogenizes and it just has like a background flavor of fruit. They went pretty nice on the vanilla there. It does taste like vanilla bean. It doesn't taste like some kind of additive. Let me see if it says. Does it say? Well, it doesn't say made with natural flavors. Let's see, when was this canned? June 16th, so it's only a little over a month old. Like probably 6 weeks, maybe. Yeah, this is pretty good. You know, it's here, let me pour it. You can see the purple, maybe. Yeah. Well, I guess it is kind of a brown mahogany. It's you know, pretty I guess you could say hazy or cloudy. It's not. I'm not seeing sediment or particles in here. It's just not a filtered beer. What I was gonna say is that it's the mouthfeel in this is surprisingly thin for 8% beer. It doesn't taste or feel that strong either. It feels like it's like in a 6, like closer to like high 5, like 5.9 to like 7.1. It really feels like it's closer to like a 6% ABV beer, not 8, because the mouthfeel is, I'd put it at like medium tops. It is not thick. I think you would actually want like something a little bit more thicker to kind of like emphasize like the blueberry puree kind of syrupiness. Yes, that is Leo. He's like giving me the cold shoulder. He's like, I'm trying to sleep here. And I gotta say, I do like that. I am getting blueberry, like a blueberry puree with vanilla. I will say, it doesn't taste like, it doesn't taste fake. I mean, it tastes pretty authentic. As it's starting to warm up, I'm getting like that cinnamon's starting to come out a little bit more. And like I said, I think they use like a perfect, a proportionate amount of like everything in here. Actually, I will say the blueberry has faded a little. Actually, I don't think. Well, I guess I would put the mouthfeel more of like a medium full body, but I think it's undercarbonated, so it kind of feels a little thinner. Feels a little flabby. I mean, it's not flat. As you can see, like it didn't, no head retention or anything. So, that's. I think they could have threw some wheat in here to like kind of, and maybe they did. For all I know, it doesn't say on there, but. Maybe some wheat or, carafoam or something to just kind of like have a head that's stable. I don't know why it wouldn't keep a head. I thought, well, with fruit beers, you don't tend to get like a super frothy foam. Like even like a fruit IPA will usually fade pretty quickly. I will say this is kind of walking the line between beer and like FMB. Well, because they're calling this a porter, I'm not really getting like porter qualities on it. I'm just getting like kind of, I would want like more like rich chocolatiness and like more like genuine malt flavor. I think like all the I mean, the problem like with these so-called pastry stouts, well, I guess you call this a pastry porter. It's just that the additives are kind of obscuring the actual beer underneath. Yeah. So I mean, I gotta say, I like this, but I don't love it. I mean, it's a fun, cute. I call this like a cute beer, I guess. I think they just like a little more carbonation would be nice. I think they could have, since they're going for a pastry type beer, they could have threw some lactose sugar in there to get a little bit more mouthfeel. Yeah, because I would probably call that mouthfeel closer to medium, fairly medium low carbonation. I will say it's not cloying at all. Like it's sweet while it's in the mouth from the blueberry and from the vanilla, but it finishes pretty even. Like I'd actually say like, on a scale between dry and sweet, it finishes like maybe like, right there in the middle and like one tick mark over to the dry side. It's a pretty clean aftertaste. I don't like feel or get any alcohol. I mean, there's a slight, very, very clean alcohol sensation, but no fusel, no, nail polish remover, nothing like that. Or do this beer on nitro. That would be really interesting. yeah, so it's a fun, cute fruit beer, and I will say like, and the only reason I got it was for the label. You know, if it was like any other generic label, I probably wouldn't have bought this. But you know, because I'm just like so over pastry stouts and New England IPAs. So yeah, this is a fine beer. I probably give it, as far as a rating on Untapped, I'll probably go 3.5, 3.5. You know, it's a nice, like I said, nice, cute dessert beer. If you're expecting something like super rich and decadent, this isn't it. But I mean, I like the fact that it tastes more authentic than any like 𝓑𝓻. Like it doesn't taste like, you know, blueberry extract or whatever. But for all I know, it could be. It doesn't say. I mean, I guess I would look up on their website and all that. But I mean, it says say brewed with blueberries, not blueberry puree or natural flavors or whatever. But who knows? So yeah, fun beer. I like it. You know, maybe I would go. Maybe I'll go 4 out of 5, but I don't think I could go any higher than that. So, all right, I am rambling. By the way, I got this beer on Tavour. So if you want to get hooked up with some great beer by mail, check out 𝓑𝓻𝓮𝓬𝓲𝓷. There's a link in the description below. Click that. Use my referral code. You're gonna get $10 off your first purchase, and let them know that I sent you. All right. So if you watch all the way in, you are awesome. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, maybe. All right.